Judaism. It is a monotheistic religion with Torah as its foundational text. Jews believe that Judaism is the expression of the covenant that God established with the children of Israel. It is the 10th largest religion in the world. As a Christian, why we need to know about Judaism? Because Christianity and Islam emerged from Judaism. Christians believe that Judaism is a typology and it is fulfilled by Christianity. To know about Judaism, we have to go back to a man called Abraham. He is the founder of Judaism. He is considered as the first Jew. However, the term Jew is not there at that time. At his period, the world was filled with idol worshipping. But Abraham believed in one true God. He condemned humans' attitude towards idol worshipping. So God's attention went to Abraham and he was chosen. God made a covenant with Abraham and gave a promised land to him and to his descendants. Isaac and Ishmael were born to Abraham. Then Jacob was born to Isaac. For Jacob 12 sons were born who were the 12 tribes of Israel. They left their native place and settled in Egypt. They became slaves in Egypt for 430 years. So God chosen Moses to exodus Israelites from Egypt. Moses is from Levi, one of the 12 tribes. He is the great prophet in Judaism. God promised to give land for the Israelites, which is called Israel. During their journey to Israel, God made a covenant with Moses at Mount Sinai. Moses received 10 commandments from God. He wrote 5 books, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy, which constitutes the first 5 books of Old Testament. These 5 books are called as Torah or Pentateuch or Law. By this 10 commandments and 5 books, Judaism was developed. Around 900 BC, Solomon built the Jerusalem temple for God. Israelites had a single kingdom during the reigns of Solomon and David. After the death of Solomon, the country was divided into 2 independent kingdoms. The southern region came to be called Judah, which consisted of the tribes of Benjamin and Judah. Jerusalem was their capital. The northern region was called Israel, which comprised the remaining 10 tribes. They had the capital at Samaria. The term Jew came into existence. The people of Judah were called as Jews and their religion was called as Judaism. Their holy book is Tanakh or Hebrew Bible, which is the Old Testament of Christianity. Tanakh is composed of Torah, writings and prophets. Around 586 BC, Babylons destroyed the Jerusalem temple. But again the temple was rebuilt in 515 BC. At 1 AD the hero of this universe was born. Jesus was born. At that time Israel was under Roman government. At Jesus Christ period there were division among Judaism, which may came after Maccabean revolt. Pharisees and Sadducees were the 2 major division. You may came around these terms in Bible: Samaritans, Zealots, Scribes, Pharisees, Sadducees. Except Samaritans, all are Jewish. Let's see about these people. Samaritans. These people are formed by intermarriage between Jews and Gentiles. They considered Torah as divine and Mount Gerizim as their holy land. Zealots. It is a political movement in the 1st century who rebel against the Roman government. Scribes. They are the writers, copyists, bookmen, and interpreters of the Hebrew Bible. Pharisees. They are mostly emerged from scribes. They are less in number and middle class. Sadducees. They are the priestly group. Large in number and dominant. Let's see some difference between Pharisees and Sadducees. Pharisees believe that along with written Torah Moses received oral Torah. They considered written Torah and oral Torah as divine. On other hand, Sadducees considered only written Torah as divine. Pharisees believed in resurrection, while Sadducees didn't believe in resurrection. Pharisees believed in Messiah to bring peace to the world and rule from Jerusalem, while Sadducees didn't believe in Messiah. At 33 AD Jesus was crucified, and on third day he was raised. In the year 66 AD, the Jews of Judah rebelled against Romans. In response, the Jerusalem temple was destroyed second time at 70 AD, this time by Romans. In this war most of the Sadducees were killed and Pharisees became dominant. The rabbinic Jewish leaders gathered and started Rabbinic Judaism with Pharisees' beliefs as base. They believed that Moses received written Torah and oral Torah at Mount Sinai to interpret written Torah. From 2nd century to 5th century, they redact oral Torah as a book called Talmud, which comprises of two parts, Mishnah and Gemara. Rabbinic Judaism becomes the mainstream of Judaism. In this century there are different branches of Judaism with Rabbinic Judaism as base. Orthodox Judaism, Reform Judaism, and Conservative Judaism are the major group. Some facts to know. Now also Jews reject Jesus as Messiah. Star of David. It is the symbol of Jerusalem. Menorah. It represents the temple in Jerusalem. Jews wear a skull cap during prayer, and some Jews wear all times. They follow Sabbath. Now they are longing and praying for the third temple to be built.